Students, good day. Today we're going to create your laboratory activity for your lesson 9 proofreading documents. So let's start with your project 9-1 research paper. You are writing a paper about the health benefits of wine and are ready to check the spelling in your document. So let's get ready and launch your Word if it is not already running. And of course, follow the following instructions in order to create this project. Alright, so we are now in our program window. So let's start with your instruction number 1. Open the benefits of wine document from our lesson folder. So let's go to your file tab and then click open. Okay, so we're going to locate our students data file and we're going to select benefits of wine and then click open. Okay, so don't forget to click enabled editing so that we can modify your document. Next, instruction number 2 on the review tab in the proofing group, click the spelling and grammar button. So let's go to your review tab, proofing group, spelling and grammar button. Instruction number 3, click the option button in the spelling and grammar dialog box to change the writing style. The word option screen open in a backstage view. So select proofing and under the section when the correct spelling and grammar in the word, click the drop down arrow beside the writing style command box and select grammar only and click OK. So first we're going to click, we have your spelling and grammar dialog box. So first we're going to click options. Now we have your word options dialog box. So in our word option dialog box, we're going to select proofing. So in the left side of the dialog box, we have your proofing. And of course, under the section, when correct spelling and grammar in Word, so we're going to find that section. So it is here, when correcting spelling and grammar in Word. We're going to click the drop down arrow beside writing style. So we have when correcting spelling and grammar section, writing style, and we're going to select grammar only. So we have the option grammar and style, but we're going to select grammar only and then we're going to click OK. So the spelling and grammar checkbox for instruction number 4, the spelling and grammar checkbox will stop on the words or phrases listed in the following table found in your Activity 9 document. So for each misspelled word, take action indicated in the table. So the first word is cholesterol, so it should be cholesterol. So we're going to select change all. For the next word, it is polyphenol, and it should be polyphenol. So again, we're going to click change all. The next is a phrase. But what about the white wine? So suggestions, fragment considering revising. So we're going to click ignore rule. Next we have tough word. So it is a noun. So we're going to click ignore all. Next is health span. So we are not going to accept the suggestion. So instead we're going to click ignore all. And of course, decidere, we're going also to click ignore all. The USA made it clear. So also we're going to click ignore all. or rule, and of course cancers. So also we're going to click ignore rule. And Gadston MD, so it is a noun, so we're going to click ignore all. And the new dialog box says the spelling and grammar check is now complete. So we're just going to click OK. For instruction number 6, save the document as benefits of wine, final in our USB or flash drive. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go to your file tab, then click save as. Next, we're going to go to your documents library, and then we're going to create a new folder for this one, and that is word processing project 9. Open the folder, and we're going to give this document a file name of benefits of wine underscore final, and then click save. Okay, next make sure to uncheck or to hide all the formatting marks in our document. So to do this, we'll go to your home tab, paragraph group, and of course we're going to uncheck or disable the show or hide button. Finally, post and leave Word open for our next project. So what we're going to do is let's go to your file and then close. And that's it, student, for your project 9-1 research paper. So let's proceed with your project 9-2 books and beyond handbook. So your work for books and beyond, and the manager needs your assistance in using the autocorrect options in Word. Your task is to manually proof the document and locate the 6 occurrences of books and beyond, and you will be using the autocorrect to add a copyright symbol after the books and beyond for each occurrences. So let's get ready and launch our Word if it is not already running. So we have now your Word document. Our program window. So let's start with your instruction number 1. Open the handbook underscore acknowledge document in your lesson folder. So let's go to your file tab and then click open. We're going to locate our students data file for this lesson. And in our students data file, we're going to select handbook, acknowledge, and then click open. Make sure to click enable contents so that we can modify our document. For instruction number 2, in the first paragraph, first sentence, place your insertion point after D in beyond. So we're going to put our insertion point in the first paragraph, first line, after the D of the word beyond. And of course, we're going to key in open and close parentheses and C to insert a copyright symbol in our document. So we're going to start with an open parenthesis followed by letter C and then close parenthesis. So automatically the word convert that symbol or the text into a copyright symbol, just like this one. Next, in the first paragraph of second sentence, place your insertion point after the D and beyond C to insert the same symbol. So this is for your second paragraph. C. Next, for the third instruction and the first, second, and of course, we're through. Next, for instruction number 4, and the second paragraph, second sentence, place your insertion point after D of C. Okay, so for this document, we have 4 occurrences of books and beyond. So all of those 4 occurrences of books and beyond, you're going to insert a copyright symbol after the word, just like this one. So we have first, second, third, and of course, fourth. So instruction number 5, save the document as handbook underscore acknowledge underscore update in our folder. So to do this, let's go again to your file and then click save as. Make sure that we're going to save this in our word processing project 9 folder, and we're going to give it a file name of handbook acknowledge update, and then click save. Finally, pause and leave Word open for our next project. So let's go to your file and then click close. For project 9-3 books and beyond handbook review, so we are through with your project 9-2 books and beyond handbook, and let's proceed with your project 9-3 books and beyond handbook review. So Sunny is one of the managers of books and beyond and has asked you to comment on a document. So again, let's get ready and launch our Word if it is not already running. Now we have your Word program window. So let's go for your instruction number 1. So let's go to your file and then click open. We're going to open your handbook acknowledge update. So we're going to open your handbook acknowledge update and click open. So let's go for your instruction number 1. For every occurrence of books and beyond, and the following comments. So the document should be consistent throughout and considered using B and B throughout or spell out. So how do we add comments? So let's go to your first occurrence of books and beyond. And let's go to your review and then click a new comment. So for our comment, we're going to write the document should be consistent throughout, consider using B and B throughout or spell out. So we're going to add this comment to every occurrence of books and beyond. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to copy this comment so that we can avoid retyping this phrase all over again. Next, we're going to find the new occurrence. So this is the second occurrence of books and beyond. So again, we're going to highlight this one and we're going to go to your review tab comments, and new comment. And we're going to write the same comment. Also with the same with the third occurrence. I'm going to write the same comment. And of course, for the last occurrence of the word books and beyond. So again, to add comment, go to your review tab, comments group, and new comment. And that's it. We are able to write a comment for every occurrence of books and beyond in our document. So let's go to your instruction number 2. Locate the title, the Vice President of Operation, and add the following comment. So the Vice President of the Operation is replaced with the new title, Vice President of Support and Service. So first we're going to find the Vice President of Operation. So this is the word the Vice President of Operations. So we're going to write a comment for this one. So the comment should be the Vice President of Operations is replaced with the new title, Vice President of Support Services. And that's it. Now, in order to hide our comments, we can go to Final. So to display the comments in our document that we create earlier, we're going to go to your review, tracking, and then instead of Final, we're going to select in a drop-down menu, Final and Show Markup, so that we can see our created comments. But in order to hide this comment, we can go again to your review tab, tracking, and then instead of Final Show Markup, you can just say Final. And that's it. So, but for now, I'm going to display Final and Show Markup. And for instruction number 5, save the document as Handbook, My Comments in your folder. So what we're going to do is let's go to your File tab and then click Save As. So we're going to change this as the file name as Handbook _ My Comments, and then click Save. And that's it. So finally, pause and leave Word open for our next project. So let's go to your File tab and then click Close. And that's it for your project 9-3 Books and Beyond Handbook Review. So let's proceed with your project 9-4, showing comments as an inline. So Sunny is out of town and is interested in reviewing any comments you may have regarding the handbook. You will be emailing this document to him with comments display as inline. You will be working with the previous document from project 9-3. So again, let's get ready and launch our Word if it is not already running. So in our Word project window, let's go to your file and click Open. And we're going to select your Handbook My Comments document that we created in project 9-3. So instruction number 1, change the show markup settings to display comment as inline only. So what we're going to do is that we go to your review tab and then tracking groups. So in tracking groups, we're going to show markup as inline comments. So to do this, we're going to go to your review tab, show markup, balloons, and then show all revision in inline. So you notice that all of the text or words that has comments earlier are now highlighted in color blue. So if you're going to hover on those highlighted words, it will display a tooltip that shows our written comments. So the difference is this one. So balloon and show only comments formatting in balloons. So if you do this, we can see our comments in what we call your balloons or this text boxes. So we don't need to hover on those texts in order to see the comments. We can see the comments at the side of our document. However, if we're going to display that in inline, just like this one, show markup, balloons, and show all revision in comments, then it would be just like this one. So in order to see the comment, all you have to do is hover your pointer at the words or text or phrases which is highlighted in order to see the associated comment. Instruction number 2, save the document as Handbook inline comments in your USB or flash drive. So what we're going to do is let's go to your file, save as, so we're going to give this a file name of handbook underscore inline underscore comments, and then click save. And then finally, pause and leave Word open for our next project. So let's go to your file and then click close. And that's it for your project 9-4, showing comments as inline. So let's proceed with your project 9-5, Blue Yonder Airlines tax agreements. So the Blue Yonder Airlines employees, you and one of your recent responsibilities is proofing all documents. The stockholders agreement document contains many misspelled words, so use the spelling and grammar check to correct the misspelling. So let's get ready and launch our Word if it is not already running. So in our Word project window or Word program window, let's go to your file and then click open. So we're going to locate our students data files, and inside our students data files we're going to select stock agreement and then click open. Make sure to click enabled editing so that we can modify your document. Next, instruction number 2, locate all errors and correct them. So what we're going to do is let's go to your review tab and then spelling and grammar. So but before that, if you're going to look at our document, all of the word in our document which is flagged with red wavy lines is considered as misspelled words. So what we're going to do is that in order to correct this, we go to your review tab, proofing group, spelling and grammar. So stockholder, it should be stockholder. So we're going to accept the first suggestion and we're going to click change all. For corporations, so it should be corporation, not corporation. So we're going to accept again the suggested correct spelling and click change all. So the spelling and grammar check is now complete, and what we're going to do is click OK. Next, instruction number 3, save the document as stack agreement final in our folder. So let's go to your file, save as, make sure that we save this in appropriate folder, and we're going to give it a file name of stack underscore agreement underscore final, and then click save. And finally, leave Word open for our next project. So what we're going to do is click File, and then click Close. And that's it for your Project 9-5 Blue Yonder Airlines Stock Agreements. And let's proceed with your Project 9-6 Job Description. So the job description for flight attendants have been emailed to all the flight attendants for their comments, review and comments, and display the comments in inline and in vertical reviewing pane. So let's get ready and launch our Word if it is not already running. So in our Word document, program window, let's go to your instruction number 1, open the flight attendant document from this folder. So let's go to your file, click open. We're going to select your students' data files, and we're going to select flight attendant, and then click open. Make sure to click Enabled Editing so that we can modify your document. Instruction number 2, change the comments to display as Inline. So to do this, let's go to your Review tab, Show Markup, Tracking Group, Show Markup, and then Balloon. Next, we're going to select Show All Revisions Inline. Next, display the reviewing pane vertically. So let's go to your Review tab, Tracking Group, Reviewing pane, and we're going to select Reviewing pane vertical, just like this one. And finally, instruction number 4, save the document as flight attendant's comment in the folder or flash drive. So let's go to your File tab, Save As. We're going to save this in our Project 9 folder, and we're going to save this as flight attendant underscore comments, and then click Save. Finally, close the Word. So let's go to your file and then close. So the first component that we close is what we call your document window. So to close the program window, we can press Alt F4 in our keyboard. And that's it for your Project 9-6 job description. So for your Project 9 students, for your Project 9, you're going to submit the following output. So benefits of wine final, flight attendants comments, handbook acknowledge update, handbook inline comments, handbook my comments, and of course, stock agreement final. And that's it for your laboratory activity for Lesson 9, Proofing Documents. Thank you for your time, students, and see you again in our next project.